Hey, this is the boat doctor down here at the Big Boom and Y. Hey, these are the newer model last year and this year. It's a 20-foot Duckworth XT extended bracket. That's what that means. You got your top, you got your sides, you got your backdrops, and what Duckworth does is on their seams they put a seam sealer and then you run Velcro over them flaps on the zipper so they don't leak in. You'll kind of notice if you look at other boats, you'll have water droplets inside on the seats and stuff. These ain't, you know, nothing's total waterproof, but these are the closest you're getting. And these are one of the only factory tops that's warranted for travel. So that's something to think about. Two pin welded halves on these windows. If you want to take that out, you just slide that baby right out. You got your wiper there, you got your starboard wiper there, you got your rocket launcher right here for like 4th of July bottle rockets. No, that's a window stop. Gas fills up front, got a cleat, shallow deck, which is almost hard to get water in here anyway, but if you did, by the time you seen that green water over that windshield, you wouldn't have any water in here because it's going to hit right dead center. It's going to spit out and it'll just go right out the side. Plus this is called a toe kick rail, like up underneath that helps keep that water shooting down. This is a reverse chine hole. It's a 14 in the rear, 23 by I think they went up to a 28 degree on these things, so this sucker should cut through the water really nice, and you can see that reverse up underneath. And then this is kind of like a little mini reverse chine guide that spits that water down too. Like I say, real sharp entry on this boat. You got your Fulton 2-speed jack. I like these because they're not just a regular metal like those over there that will end up rusting on you. You don't rust, they got an extra speed. You pull that handle out. To release it, you push down on this and then you pull and turn this straight up to release it. Then you go the other way to click it. Then when you release this is when you can pull this handle out. You got your tongue jack here, you got your keel roller there, and of course that roller, the boat is not supposed to rest on that roller. That's just if you happen to submerge that trailer, but that's what got one beefy keel. I mean, whoopee if you did, it ain't gonna hurt the bottom of this boat. Top mount coupler, brake fluid, I already checked that. This has got to be pulled out. You can say backing. If you want to back up, you twist it this way. If you didn't have it hooked up to your truck, but that 7 is hooked up to a blue hot wire, it disengages the brakes when it's hooked up to power to the back of your truck. So from the ground to the top of the ball, you're looking about 20-22 with the top mount coupler. 2-inch ball with the peekapoo hole here, round 7. You got the cables on the safety chains, so we call them safety cables. They're better, they don't rust. Swing tongue, just make sure you tuck the wires back in when you flip this, and I'd put a lock on that if I was you. Crab davit with the block. You got gear bath oil hubs, brown good, white bad, 5 lug, 80-pound torque, 50-pound tire pressure, disc on all 4, torsion axles. These are Carlisle's, they're ST205-75R14s. And got the backdrop, and these got the square stock, like right here. That's what's important. They're not the round tube. That's why they do warranty their tops. They're real stout, and if you think about it, they wrap their backdrop in here. They actually snap this and then snap these on the inside. And the reason why they do that is if you had them on the outside, air gets in there and you'll see all those tops just flopping. That's why. But these won't do that. Big cleats, boom boom. You got a T99 powered tilt right here. Tie bar, got the battery switch off. You got your primer valve right here. And you got one on the inside, but I'm gonna pump that up while I'm here. And that's your inspection cap. So they actually call this like as a 20, but you can classify it like at a 22 foot, 2210. So if the bar's close to 21, you can get out in this thing if you want to register it that way. Got 11x7 prop on it. You got 15s on here, I believe. It's marked. Yeah, 13x15. And this is a 115. This one will turn 6,300 RPMs. This, and I think the 70 is the only one that will do that. Most of them turn 6. Stainless prop shaft, drive shaft, 2 coats of clear, 2 main, primer, and then your main paint. Then this is part of the extension of the hull. That's why you can classify this as a 22 feet. And then it's 6-person, 999 pounds, 42-gallon Durnell tank, and the sides are 34x125. And you also got 190 on the bottom, and it's a 72-inch bottom. zinc on every cylinder, zinc on the main block, got zinc up underneath there. This is a torque fan. We get a lot of people asking about that. These boats nowadays with hydraulic steering, even if it doesn't, you got this good variable degree hole. See that reverse? There's your raymarine. I set all that up. These things will track. That was used to, if the boat used to take off to the right, you move that to the right. If it went to the left, you move that to the left. You don't really need those anymore. Not in these newer holes. Gear bath oil brown, heavy duty galvanized trailer, 3-step on that. Got a VHF antenna, ski pole, forged down hose. Back drop that rolls up. You got these snapping cushions. There's right there's your shut off switch. And I'm going to turn this on for now. I'm going to just snap these. These are snapped in the rear too. And I'm going to snap my watch here so it doesn't fall off. And then up under here, your batteries. There's your wash down. There's your Seacock valve for your wash down pump. There's your fuel tank. Then this way, when you go done, you can just snap this one, maybe snap the center. And there's a fish box in here. Same token, you can snap. That's just that. You can turn that into a live well, but this doesn't have a live well in it right now. So you can just straighten this up, snap. Then right over here is your switch to turn on your wash down. Now, if you don't want this hose and you disconnect it from here, even if this switch is off, turn this valve shut or put this cap on, because if you don't, the force of the water going down is going to go through that. So you want to close that and that if you take this hose off. Got storage here, 2 storage box seats here. Got 2 pedestals here, USB port here, cup holder, grab handles, square stock, raymarine element with down vision, side vision, sub vision. You got a tachometer with the hour meter. It's gonna have about 1 hour on it when I get through. Got the speedometer, got the horn. You got your wipers, they work. Bilge pump works, nav lights worked. You got your kicker motor that's on the control box right here. You got your main, you got a VHF, and it works. So then I'll show you all this and how it runs out in the water. Okay, this is your cheerful boat doctor. Very cheerful. It's 10 o'clock, it's early. Not so cheerful in the afternoon, get me in the morning. Boat doctor out.